Hello everyone. Today, let us know about the project Online Event Management System. This is developed using PHP and MySQL. This website is designed for event hosting companies, allowing them to manage bookings and client interactions online. Users can browse and select from various event packages displayed on the site. Additionally, the platform facilitates booking photographers and place order for custom flex banners. Along with this feature, this project manages complete payments for all bookings and it has many other features. I'll explain to them in detail. Here we can see the source code. Let us extract the source code. We can see the file is extracting. Now let us extract database backup. Along with that, there are two other files. Let's extract all the files. You can see that the files has been extracted and new folders have been created. So we can see source code, database, backup, media and project documentation folders. So in the source code folder there are PHP files that are required to execute the project. In the database backup we can see the database backup file, which is an SQL file. And in the project documentation we can see all the project documentation files. Now let us copy this source code folder and let us paste this in D drive in the XAMPP folder in the HD docs folder. This is because I have installed XAMPP control panel in D drive. So wherever you have installed, you can paste it over there. Now we can see that the folder has been pasted. Now let us rename this. So let us rename this as Event Planner. This is because our database is of the name Event Planner and hence we have renamed this folder as Event Planner. Now let us open XAMPP control panel and let's start the Apache and MySQL. So we can see that Apache and MySQL is running. Let's open the Chrome browser and in the browser type localhost/php myadmin. So this will open the PHP myadmin MySQL database. So under databases, we have to create a new database. The name of the database which we already have is Event Planner. Hence we have to create the database name with the same name. Click on create. So we can see that database has been created. Now we have to import the database which we are already having in the database backup file. So let's click on choose file and let us search for the file what we already have, that is inside the online event management system in the database backup. So we have uploaded the SQL file. Click on import. So now we can see that file is uploading, and once it is done we can view all the tables present in the database. So we can see that the file has been imported successfully and we can see all the tables that are present in the database. In the new tab, let us type localhost/event planner. So event planner is the name of the folder in which the source code is present. So this is the online event management system web page. So in this web page you can view the details of the company, that is the phone number, the email ID, and there is a login and register option for the customers or the visitors who visit the web page. So in the home page we can view the services provided by the event management company and what is their events and what are the awesome things they have in their company can be viewed here. That is different views, different events, photography, and in contact, the visitors or the customers can type their name, email ID, and they can give the message what they want to give to the company, and the company will call back to them or mail back to them. Now let us log in as the employee. The employee must log in using their login ID and the password. So now let us log in as the employee here. Let's click here to log in. So once the employee logs in, the employee can view the dashboard. So the dashboard contains the details of the records that are present in the database. So in each of the tables in the database, how many records are present, that can be viewed by the employee in the dashboard. In my account, under edit profile, so here the employee can make changes to their profile details. That is, they can change their name, their login ID, their employee profile, the employee image can be changed here. Then in change password, here the employee can make changes to their password. To make changes to their password, they must mention their login ID, their old password, followed by their new password and confirm password. Under settings in add location, here the employee can add the locations in which they are available to conduct the events. That is by entering location name, location details and map. And in view location, they can view the location details. The add location and view location features will allow the event hosting companies to specify their service areas. Since they can't operate globally, defining their coverage area is crucial. User can add service available locations one by one by entering new records. So whatever records are added, it will show while booking for events and photographers. So we can view different locations that are added by the employee, and these are the locations where the event management company is capable of doing the events. Under customer, in add new customer, here the new customers can be added by the employee here. That is by mentioning all their details, that is the customer name, customer ID, email ID, password, confirm password, address, contact number of the customers must be mentioned. So here offline customers details will be mentioned. Those who come to the office walk-in or those who visit the office directly. Then in view password, the view customer, the customer details can be viewed. So let's say about employee. So here under add employee, the admin can add different employees by selecting their type. So the employee can be an administrator, staff, photographer, editor and event manager. So there are 5 roles of the employee or the staff in the event management. So here they have to mention their name, login ID, password, confirm password, employee profile, employee image. Then the status must be selected as active. And in view, so separate views are there for different employees. That is for the administrator. So he is the super user with full access and authority over the entire system. They can manage all aspects of the platform, including user accounts, settings and data. So the administrator can be viewed here. And in view staff, so staff members are the event management company employees with limited access. They can perform specific tasks assigned to them, such as data entry, communication with clients, or basic event management. Under view photographers, we can view the photographers who can set their photography service charges within the platform. So the employees can be edited or deleted by the admin. View editors. So editors are the users who specialize in creating and editing designs for flex banners. They work for editography, manage client requests, and potentially track status through the system. Under view event manager, so these are the users who are responsible for hosting and managing the events. So the details of the event managers can be viewed here, and it can be edited as well as deleted by the employee. In event package, under event type, the type of events that can be handled or managed by the online event management system must be mentioned here along with the description of the event. And under view event type, here the details of the event that are available can be viewed here. So these are the different events that the company can perform or company can handle. Under add package, we have to select the event type. So for every event type there is a package with cost and facilities. So these facilities will be provided by the event management team. So by selecting this, the customers can book for the events. Under view package, so here the different packages available can be viewed along with their cost and the title of the package, type of the event, that package comes under which event type also can be viewed here. If any of the changes has to be done, that can be edited or deleted by the employee or the admin. So now let us log out from the employee. Now let us register as the customer. The customer is the one who wish to book an event from the event management company. So here the customer must mention his name and the email ID, password and the confirm password. If the customer is an existing user, then he can just log in using his email ID and the password. If he is a new visitor to the web page, then he has to make the registration first. To make the registration, he has to enter his name followed by his email ID and then a password and confirm password. Along with that, the contact number must be mentioned. By entering these details, by clicking on click here to register, the customer will register to the web page and login panel is available to view for the customer once the registration is successful. For the login, they have to enter their login ID and password, and once they login, the customer account is available to view, and here whatever bookings they have done priorly they can view. If not, they can book for the events. Under location, they can select the different locations, that is where they want to book for the event. And if they click on the particular location, then they can view the different event types that are the company can handle or manage. So there are birthdays, weddings, engagements, office parties. So under weddings there are engagement, wedding service, wedding reception, and once the customer selects any of the event, then the details of the event can be viewed, that is the event highlights and cost of that particular event. If the customer wants to book the event, then he can click on click here to book, and once he clicks on click here to book, he must enter the address, that is where he wants the event to take place in that particular location where he has selected, and the exact address of the customer must be mentioned, and the pin code must be mentioned. Here the city is not asking because the location has been already chosen by the customer. So once the address is added, the pin code must be entered. Then the booking date must be mentioned, that is on which date the event has to take place. That must be mentioned, that is from date and the 2 days, for how many days the customer wants the event to be organized, and the time, that is at what time they want their event to begin. Then the cost is auto generated, and if there are any note the customer wants to render to the event management company, then they can type it in, enter any notes here. The cost and number of days are auto generated. Once clicking on confirm booking, the payment portal is available to view. Here the customer must make the minimum payment, that is 40% minimum advance payment must be done to confirm the booking. The payment type must be selected. For the card payment, the card number, card holder's name must be entered, followed by the card number must be entered. And the CVV number and expiry date is mandatory. And if there are any note the customer wants to convey, that can be mentioned here. Then click on make payment. Once the payment is done successfully, payment receipt is available to view. So here we can view the balance amount that is pending to pay, and what is the total amount paid, and the details of the events. In event booking, view booking. So here under view report and make payment option is available to view. So by clicking on make payment, the customer can make the complete payment. So by selecting the payment type, the customer must complete the payment to the event management team. Again, for the card payment, they have to mention the card holder's name, card number, CVV number, expiry date, and if there are any note, that must be mentioned. Now we can see in event booking under view report, the payment detail is available to view, that is how many times the customer has made the payment, and the complete payment details and the receipt is available to view here. Click on photographer. Here the customer must select location where they want the photographer to appear, and then the various photographers that are available in that particular location are available to view, and what are the charges they charge per day is also available to view. As per the convenience of the customer, they can select the photographers, and once they select the photographer, they must enter the address, that is where they want the photographers to arrive in the particular location they have selected. The type of the event must be selected, then the pin code of the place, and on which date or from which date to which date they want the photographer must be mentioned here, and the time, at what time the event starts or at what time the photographer must be available to them in their mentioned location. The booking cost and the total cost is available to view, and by clicking on confirm booking, the payment portal is available. So here the payment amount, that is 40% of the amount they must pay. That is how much amount the customer is ready to pay must be mentioned, and they must make the payment. If they are making a card payment, then they must mention the card holder's name, card number, CVV number, and the expiry date. If there are any note they want to convey to the photographer, they can make. By clicking on make payment, payment is done and the receipt is available to view. So here in the receipt, the balance amount can be viewed, that is the total amount, and what is the amount the customer has to pay back can be viewed. In photography booking, the customer can make the full payment to the photographer. So here again the payment type must be selected, and the card number, card holder's name, CVV number, the expiry date must be mentioned here. By clicking on make payment, the payment will be done successfully. And now in view booking, we can view the booking details and payment details. Under editography, here the customer must select the location where they want to have the flex banners or any other artworks. So once they select the location, they can view what are the services that can be provided by the company, that is flex banners, artworks, banners and billboards are available in that particular location, and the customer can also view the cost of the services. But to place an order, they must visit the event manager's office. There the staff members can place an offline order on behalf of the customer. So here only the details and the cost is available to view for the customer. Now let us log out from the customer. In the staff panel, under reports, under event booking reports, so here the staff can view the different event booking records here, and in photography booking report, so here the different photography bookings that have been done by the customers can be viewed. In editography, under editography type, here the type of editography available, that can be flex, that can be banners, that can be artwork, or that can be billboards. The details must be entered. And in view editography, so here the different types can be available to view, and along with the default cost, it can be edited as well as deleted. Under new order, here the staff can make the order to the customer on behalf of the customer. So here the name of the customer must be selected, then on which date they need the order, and what is the order type, that is what is the editography type, then what is the cost and how many quantity they require, and the description or the editography matter, that is what they want exactly in the editography type. Then the total amount is auto generated, and what is the paid amount, that is again the 40% advance must be made by the customer, and the mode of payment must be selected, and click on make payment. Then the editography receipt is available to view. So here the balance amount can be viewed, and under view editography orders, here the different orders from the customers can be viewed by the staff, and only after the customer makes the full payment, the item will be delivered to the customers. Once the item is ready, the customer must make the full payment, and if there is any note, they can write it on the note, and once the payment is made, the receipt is again available to view, and we can view that there is no balance amount left. In the editography, in view editography orders, now here if the full payment is made, then there is a deliver option available. By clicking on deliver, the deliver item must be confirmed, and then the order will be delivered to the customer. Now we can see that the item has been delivered. Under view report, we can view the item details and the delivery details. So let us log out from the staff. So this is about the online event management system. If you want to download the project source code, visit our web page. Thank you for watching the video. For further queries, kindly visit our web page. Thank you.